Next up on WTV, esports, this week's edition of Real Talk, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, December 13th, and I'm Grace Draxler with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. The first semester ends next Friday, and with that brings a new opportunity for students to drop AP and pre-AP classes. WTV's Will Jackson has the details.
The window for students to drop an AP or pre-AP class is now open with forms available inside the counselor's office. There was an initial drop period after the first 6 weeks of the semester, but for some students that was too early. However, for some students that are struggling or have other things going on, the time is right to make a change.
So I have a lot going on, I guess, and the class takes a lot of effort and time to put into it, if you want to get a good grade. And my dad's just not really worried about my grades. He just knows he has really high expectations, and so I want to make sure I can fulfill those for him.
Students wanting to drop need to turn in the drop form by Thursday, December 19th. The second semester starts on January 7th with students that drop a class now getting their new schedule when the new semester starts. Reporting for WTV, I'm Will Jackson.
It started with more than 1,800 esports competitors. Now it's down to the final 8 with the junior on campus, one of the last gamers playing.
After 8 weeks of a regular season, the playoffs, and pre-quarters, junior Andy Trin won his quarterfinals game on Wednesday and is playing in the National High School Esports Competition semifinals on Sunday.
Esports to me is it's a competition. It's a competition based on video games. But the thing about esports to me is that it's like nostalgia and fun mixed together. The thing about video games is that I never really started taking them into a competitive level until actually 9th grade. When I was in 9th grade, it was actually in ninth grade when I actually started to go to actual tournaments for esports.
Trin first considered playing competitively when people began complimenting him on his gameplay.
Maybe when people started commenting on my play in that game, that I was good, and I was and maybe that could have been my motivation for going into competitive play. If you want to maintain a competitive attitude or maintain your gameplay in any kind of game, honestly, just like playing playing football or playing baseball or any kind of sport.
The Esports Club has been on campus for more than a year now, and sponsor Chris Him is excited to see the growth of the club.
I'm very happy with the growth that we had at our esports. I mean, it's still pretty young, and the field is pretty small. It's not as big as any other sports. It's that, even that is debated. So it's growing. And we think that there's so much potential in the club, and hopefully we can really get to that next level soon. Andy's always been a great player. We have Smash tournaments within our school, and he's usually he helps run the tournament sometimes, and whenever he does play in our tournaments, he usually wins. So it's not surprising that he made it this far. We'll see if he can win it all, but yeah, no surprises there. Well, there's actually a lot of money out there, because esports have a lot of sponsorships with different gaming companies. So there's a lot of money to be had in the form of scholarships. So hopefully, I'm hoping that our club can grow. We can really train our students to become good and competitive, and really just be in tournaments and just make it far, and then just get scholarships. And there's collegiate level esports as well. I would love to see more students really just develop here at high school, and then get recruited to play in colleges. They can get full rides, just being an athlete like any other sports. So there's a whole world out there for esports. I would really like to see us be more competitive and just take advantage of all the opportunities out there.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kirthi Gamadi.
On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's MADIGAN GUNIA hits the halls to ask students about their holiday traditions. This is WTV's MADIGAN GUNIA with Real Talk, and today we'll be hitting the halls to ask students about AP and pre-AP drops. So what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is Christmas.
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 My favorite holiday is Christmas.
My favorite holiday is probably Christmas.
Do you have any traditions that you do for Christmas?
Not much, just
just open presents and just have fun.
I leave Santa cookies and some milk, chocolate milk.
Reading the Bible, you know, Christian things.
Usually go out of town, go back to my hometown. I open presents and just spend time with family and stuff.
My friends and I like to go Christmas shopping together, and like if we buy like gifts for like say my one friend, then we usually just like try to hide it from each other, so it's fun.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Just family mostly.
The gifts, yeah.
I'm not gonna say opening the gifts, but like receiving my presents.
Favorite part is Christmas gifts, and the new 11s come out every year, so I get them always like on Christmas.
Probably like giving gifts and like getting gifts and like just spending time with like friends and family over like winter break.
Reporting for WTV, this is MADIGAN, GUNIA. It's a busy weekend for Red Hawk athletes. WTV's Walker Shippey gives you a recap on today's Sports Minute.
The Red Hawk swim team is gearing up for January's district meet by taking part in the TISCA meet today and tomorrow at the Frisco ISD Bruce Eubanks Natatorium.
This just is a really big meet, so it'll get us like prepared for our competition since there's people from all over the state coming. So it'll just get us accompanied with other people and racing against faster people.
Being able to take on schools from throughout Texas at their home pool could bring a slight advantage to the Red Hawks.
I do think there is an advantage because we get to practice a lot with our blocks, because each pool I think has like a different kind of block setup, and I think that we're more comfortable like doing dives and like exchanges off of them, so it definitely helps.
Preliminary heats begin in about 15 minutes at 11 a.m. with the finals scheduled to start tomorrow at 10 a.m. Girls wrestling also competes today in the Texas Women's Classic. The girls team is coming off a second-place finish in their last meet, the Coppell Cowgirl Classic. The competition starts at Louisville High School at noon. Boys soccer plays tonight in their second game of the season versus Little Elm. The matchup starts tonight at 6:30 at the Nest. Girls basketball plays tonight versus the Reedy Lions. The team is coming off a 47-15 win to Frisco on Tuesday. The girls are looking to continue their 5-game winning streak tonight at 6 o'clock at Reedy. The boys also match up against the Reedy Lions tonight. The team is coming off a 58-57 loss to Frisco on Tuesday. The boys are looking to bounce back tonight at 7:15 at Reedy. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The library will be closed today for STAR testing. Seniors, the FEF scholarship is now open. The deadline to submit is Friday, December 20th at 4 p.m. That's it for today's daily update. This is Grace Draxler for Wingspan TV.